Good afternoon and welcome to the second performance of the Mount Sophia Academy Basic Acting class. This group meets once a week on Thursdays at about this time in one of the classrooms, and occasionally we get to rehearse in here, and then the church graciously allows us to use the space for these performances. The students selected from material that I brought in a series of one-person monologues and two-person scenes that you'll see in they're mentioned in the program here. Since they only get to rehearse once a week, they are primarily responsible for the memorization at home on their own, which is not a typical acting experience at all. Typically, rehearsals every day over a period of time is what gets actors to know the scenes really well and to have a chance to practice their nuance. So they're going to do their level best. They've memorized the vast majority of what I've given them to do, and I gave them more to do than I did last time. So it's an ambitious program. You may occasionally hear them ask for a line, and I will give it, but I believe they've got it down for you, and you'll be, I think you'll be quite amused at the results. If you do have something that makes noise, including your mouth, please make efforts to dampen that now. And we'll begin with the first two-person scene featuring Ms. Brickner and Mr. Grimes, entitled The Mistake. Scene.
You can send in the customer now. Please sit down, I'm sorry about the wait.
Me too. It's been over an hour.
Well, you know how it is. Paperwork, paperwork, paperwork makes the world go round.
Excuse me?
That's just a little motto we like to use here at the bank.
Really? How nice for you.
I see. You're a bit on edge today, aren't you?
Just a tad.
Let's see if we can make life a little nicer for you, Mr.
Collins.
Mr. Collins. Now, what seems to be the problem?
Like I told the other 5 people this morning, I went to use the ATM and it said to see a teller.
Did you?
Yes. She wouldn't give me my money either. From there, I was sent to the sub-assistant manager, then to the day manager, the afternoon manager, the lunch manager, the upstairs manager, and finally you.
Did you see Miss Bickford?
Who is she?
The lobby manager.
No, she was sick.
Then I guess the buck stops here. Now what seems to be the problem?
Okay, once again, I can't get any money from this bank.
Do you have an account with us?
No, I heard you just give away free money. Of course I have an account.
Now, Mr. Collins, let's try and stay calm. Getting snippy won't solve it.
Snippy? I passed Snippy a long time ago.
Then let's get you some answers. What is your full name?
Terry Collins.
Your account number?
375-282-116.
Your address?
1425 and Camden Avenue.
Your mother's maiden name?
Wow.
It's for security. We have to make sure it's you.
Kaplan. C-A-P-L-A-N.
Oh, I see what. Your shoe size?
What?
Maybe we don't need that. Oh, I see why you can't make a withdrawal. It's very simple.
Great. What's the problem?
You're dead. I'm glad I could clear that up for you. Have a nice day.
Wait. What do you mean I'm dead?
According to the computer, you passed away last week. My condolences.
At the risk of sounding snippy, do I look dead to you?
It doesn't matter what I see, according to the computer.
It's wrong.
Then obviously you don't know the Wang Central Banking Program. It's used worldwide, including Geneva. It's never wrong.
And obviously you're an idiot. I'm sitting here. How can I be dead?
That's really not my concern. According to Wang, you are.
Well, you can kiss my wang. You know how much money I have in this bank?
Yes, I do, but I can only
is the king. Release it to me.
I can't. You're dead.
If you say that one more time, you and everyone in this bank is going to join me in that hereafter.
Are you threatening us?
No, I'm promising you. Besides, what can you do to me? You can't arrest a corpse. I'm dead, remember?
Now, Mr. Collins, let's try and stay calm. If we catch more flies with honey and vinegar.
You give me one more cliche, and even an apple a day won't keep the doctor away for you or me.
Please, Mr. Collins, you have to understand. In the banking world, there are two types of dead. Reality dead and computer dead. You, unfortunately, are the worst of the two. Computer dead.
How is that worse?
If you were reality dead, you wouldn't need any money now, would you?
You know, that's the first thing I've heard all day that makes any sense. So, what do I do for money?
So what do I do now?
So what do I do now?
Bring you back to life, I suppose.
Great. And who's in charge of that? The resurrection manager?
Who? Oh, a joke. Very good. Nope, you have to fill in these forms and take them to Mrs. Shearer on the 3rd floor.
All of these? By the time I'm done, it won't matter. I'll really be dead.
Well, bringing you back to life is a complicated procedure.
Obviously more complicated than it was to kill me. So, what do I do in the meantime for money?
You could try getting a job.
I have a job. How do you think the money got in here in the first place? A salary out?
You're getting snippy again.
Look, I've been a good customer here. I work hard, pay my bills, and my credit card charges. So there is no reason that I should have to be inconvenienced because you and your stupid computer decided to commit premeditated murder.
Okay, you say what you like about me, but you leave Wang out of this. You have no idea how hard he works. He works 24 hours a day. Not even so much to thank you. He is just following orders.
Following orders? It's a machine.
How dare you call Wang a machine? That's it. You just take your forms and go upstairs. I haven't the time to listen to this. Let them take care of you.
Fine. I'd rather be talking to someone who lives on planet Earth anyway. I hope you and Wayne are very happy together.
Oh, don't worry, Wang. The meat old customer is gone. You don't have to worry about that anymore.
Scene!
Yes.
Now the first of our one-person monologues is entitled A Word to the Living, performed by Mr. Carr.
Yeah, Isaiah! Let's go! I love you. Those who still have their living wits about them, listen well to what I have to say. The world is cruel. That fact is without debate. I have witnessed firsthand how vile men can act in times of war and tyranny, all in hopes of their survival and possible glory. But that is strikingly less noble. I was not unfamiliar with traversing trenches, walking back and forth as the mud tried to swallow me whole. I first maneuvered that path when I was younger than most of you are now. No, I'm not young anymore. Really, I'm not much of anything. It was an unfortunate thing to be my age in a war like that. If you fought well, you were guaranteed a spot in the next one. We all learned that lesson too late. So I'll say this to you. If it's glory you seek, go home. If it's pride that's keeping you here, go home. And if it's a life you want at the end of this, go home. Had I known better, I would have done the same. Ah, but death is calling me now. How sweetly she beckons. Adieu, adieu, adieu.
second monologue, featuring Mr. Levia, is entitled, When My Dreams Come True.
Yay!
It was time to finally unbox my new PS4 console. I spent so many hours online just waiting to click purchase. I didn't care if it was pricey, because I knew it would be totally worth every single dollar. When I unboxed the console, I was in awe. I had gotten 2 games, Rocket League and Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. Both got really great reviews. I plugged the console in and put the batteries in my controller. Click, the machine booted up, and I was ready to play. After a few hours, I had won several matches of Rocket League, so I switched to playing Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. Playing this game was like being in another reality. It was so good. But then do you know what happened? PS5 was announced! Furious! I should have saved up more pocket money, but I was too impatient. There was nothing I could do about it. I just kept playing, gripping my controller, feeling these vibrations burst through my hands. Then, boom! My game crashed and my console overheated. No. My gaming career is over. I'm devastated. All that money, all that effort, all for nothing. Now I've got to save up for the $700 PS5. It'll probably take me 2 years. Then with my luck, PS6 will be announced.